Hello everyone, it's Alana, your potato queen, back from Katsucon and better than ever. So, I know you guys can probably hear my voice is recovering. I was sick for so long after Katsucon. It was no bueno. Like, literally, seriously, 0 out of 10. But I'm coming back at you as an apology for being gone for 3 weeks with another posing tutorial. Woo! Yay! Insert cheers of various nature. But what I'm going to do in this tutorial is the cutesy poses. The ones that I've been talking about for, I don't know, like 2 months now. Whatever. It's no big deal. I don't have a good space for these tutorials. I'm looking for like a blank area where I can just film a bunch of them at once and then upload them like once a week. But I have yet to find that blank area. Hopefully now that the weather's doing better, I'll be able to more. But without further ado, let's talk about the basics of cute posing. Now, I find that cuteness usually branches into 2 separate paths. There's like, oh, I'm so cute, I'm so adorable, yay! And there's like, oh, I'm so sorry, senpai, please notice me, kind of cute. And what you have to do is decide which kind of cute you want this character to be. Now, as a person, I go more towards the woohoo cute because, I don't know if you guys could tell, I'm a little over the top. But some characters, you know, are very like, oh. And it's just, you gotta pick which one you want to do. Each one of them has different sets. So, let's start with the bombastic one. Now, the kind of like bombastic cheerleader cute, like, yay! This one actually has the most movement out of any other pose set, in my opinion. So a lot of times you're up on one foot, you're balancing, you're doing weird things. So this one, you gotta make sure you have your core ready. Make sure that you have enough water, have enough energy, and give yourself breaks when you need to. So, to start out, one of my favorite poses is going up on my foot. And then bringing my hands up in a little hey cheer or double peace signs or whatever fits the character. So, best way to do that is establish with the photographer and ask for a count. Can I have a 3 count? Sure. So they count 1, 2, 3, and then you go up. Ha! Now notice, my foot is up. This leg comes up to the knee, and it's different from the sexy pose because the sexy pose is all like, you know, hips. And your foot was planted to give you like a center. This is like, nope, your foot's up there. And your knee should be up like this. So it's less sexy. See how that's kind of more like, oh, hey, baby. And this is more like, hey. That's the difference there. So again, camera, make eye contact. 1, 2, 3. Now, the careful part is doing too much of a face, which I will show you on the close-up. But we're not there yet. Now, another great action shot that everyone likes to do is the jumps. That you really have to, 1, make sure your costume can survive some jumps. And 2, make sure you have very good communication with your photographer. So again, make eye contact. When do you want me to jump? I want you to jump on the 2, I'm going to take the picture on the 3. Got it. 1, get myself all crutched and ready. 2, take a deep breath. 3, and then you jump. It's going to take like 5 or 6 shots to get a good one. So don't do that if you have to do multiple jump shots. Alright, so now that we've handled a couple of in-motion cutesy poses, I know I started off with the hard stuff, let's go down to the stationary. Now, still for the bombastic, a lot of times with cutesy things, people push their feet in. That's more for the shy. We're going to cut that out. We're at the bombastic cute now. The cheerleader. The Nico-Nico-Knee. Fuck that. Anyways, so with this, a lot of times is you're going to have a foot up a lot. Just like do a jig with a foot. Na 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 na. This is just like synonymous with cute. Now, the difference is, for the bombastic cute, instead of being like shy about it, you're going to put your foot to the side. You'll notice I pretty much only lift this foot. This is my strong leg. I have a spine injury, so I pretty much can just stand all day on this leg, and this leg just, I don't know, does the hokey pokey somewhere in a galaxy far, far away. But anyways. Oh, the butt anyways is back. What you can do, take this foot and bring it up, but since if your photographer's there, cheat it out to the side. See the difference there? Like, oh, my leg is up. I'm gonna take a pee. Oh, look, there's a photographer! And so you see how you pull your hip up, turn your foot slightly to the side. And a lot of times, to make dynamic tension, you can go like, hey! Or the other way, hey! But then you kind of tend to look like a diagonal line, which isn't as compelling. Now, other ways to be bombastically cute is very big motions. Bombastically cute people make big motions. So, let's say, you know, my photographer's right there, I want a 3/4 shot. Can you give me a count? Alright, perfect. 1, 2, 3. So I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Do you see how I rock back on my heels? Now the difference between like this being cutesy, like, ah, and this being sexy is all actually in your small limbs. So let's say I wanted this to be sexy. I would first bring my feet in together and then move my hands differently. So it'd be more like that. But since we're being cute, feet shoulder width apart, pa-cha! Make sure to smile. And now for the cutesy close-ups. Now you'll notice with cutesy, it's very easy to go over the top. And if you have an over-top character and you want to do that, A-okay. But if you want to be like that medium cute, you're going to have to try a few different things. So, first off, let's start with the smile. This is over the top. And unless you are specifically going for that, because sometimes it's fun to do that with a character, don't go that far. For cutesy, you want to still smile, but remember the chin? So you're smiling, raising your eyebrows, looking at the camera, and bringing your chin forward slightly. Different. You see the difference between and? It's very subtle, but it's important. And then now, if you don't want your mouth open the whole time, because there's other ways to smile, there's always the closed teeth. I have to make that sound. It's a psychological thing. You don't have to make that sound. But if you want to, everyone just go around being like, finger guns all day long. It's totally fine. You have my permission. But that one usually, I pick one side to pull the muscles tighter on, and the other side compensates for it. Now, one thing you will notice in my pictures is I have one side of my face that moves much more than the other. One of my eyebrows is higher than the other and all that. It's because I was in a very bad accident when I was a child and part of my face is more paralyzed than the other. So where I have this full range of motion here, I only have that on that side. So that is something I compensate for in my photos, which you might not necessarily have to compensate for in yours. That's the important part about practicing and experimenting, is finding out what works for you and your body and your face. That was an example of a bad cutesy smile. Cute, cutesy smile. See the difference? Alright, so without any further ado, I said that twice in one video, let's go to the shy cutesy poses. So I guess since I'm here, might as well start with the face. A lot of times with shy ones, you look a little worried. So you don't want to be like full on like, oh, I'm worried, like really furrow that brow. You just want to relax those, get them up, and then just slight like, oh no, oh, I'm shy. Please, senpai. And now there's a way of looking up through your lashes where you're not like this, because that's unattractive. What you do is you find your camera target. Okay, I've got it. Tilt your head down, and I usually do to the side just a touch. And then what I like to do, because my eyes, you know, sometimes like to go off into another hemisphere, I look down, and then I look up like that. And you don't want to go all the way up. Like, I only look about halfway up the camera lens, so look all the way to the top. I suddenly look like I'm demon possessed up in this bitch. So, not like this, like that. Do you see the difference there? And you can be happy and shy cute too. You don't always have to be nervous, but shy happy is a little different. It's smaller smile, a little head still tilted down. And the important thing is to master the eyebrows. See, when you're smiling with this, your eyebrows are still a little worried. Not really worried, just a little worried. And an important thing to think is, you know how before I told you in another tutorial, your shoulders aren't earrings? Well, for the shy girl, they kind of are. Like, you don't want to be like up in here like, aha, I'm so shy, notice me senpai. It's going to work, but there is a general raising. So my bra straps are migrating off my shoulders. So let's say you're going for a shy. So you do the look down. You bring your shoulders up just a little. Now you don't want to bring them straight up. You want to pull them back and then pull them up just a little. You see that kind of apprehension there? Kind of like, oh, no. And then I'll show you more full body poses next. All right, full body poses. Now this is where we're gonna have more of your feet turned in towards each other. So the shy girl might have her feet pointing these ways. I hope you can see my feet. They're pointing. But it looks kind of weird to just have them pointed towards each other. So what you do is you put your weight on your dominant leg, just lift your other foot up a little. So as you can see, add some shyness to it, some uncertainty. Again, shoulders are slightly raised, but not up here. They're back here. And again, notice the crossing of the arms. It goes under your chest, into your elbow, and then bring your hand up. And remember, it's important to have those micro poses. And remember, with these cutesy poses, for the shy girl, everything's supposed to be soft. So if, let's say I was going to reach out and I was doing a strong character, it would be like this. But for a cutesy character, it more be like that. Do you see how it's softer, kinder? And of course, you're gonna need to practice. Watching this video once is not gonna help you, but it might give you some basics so you can practice on your own to become the best poser that you can be. Because I don't know what your angles are, but you do, if you work hard enough. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that was very helpful. If anyone has any tutorials they'd like to see, please comment below. If these helped you, please comment below. If you got a great photo from this tutorial, throw it at my face. And other than that, please everyone, be safe. And remember, have a great week. Bye! Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, comment, or even subscribe. You know, if you're cool or something. Because this channel is totally only for cool kids. Who am I kidding? Just be safe out there, okay guys? Bye!